Some kind of leotard. Hello, welcome to a brand new week. My name is Kate Bobus. If you're new here, welcome. So this week, I'm actually going to the Easter show today with one of my clients. I'm a support worker a couple of days a week, and I go to the Easter show today, which is Tuesday, and I go to the Easter show on Thursday with another one of my clients, which is going to be so fun. And they're like, one is like verbal and like she knows what she wants to do. And I think we have very similar tastes, so that should be fun. The one today, she's non-verbal, very sensory. So I think we're going to see more like animals, and we're going to hang out with her friend and hopefully not get too overwhelmed in all the crowds. But it should be good. This week is all about getting back into things after Easter. I've eaten a lot of chocolate. I mean, I had a croissant for breakfast and I have a chocolate hot cross bun today. So it's just finishing off the treats. It's enjoying getting back to work after the long weekend. Though like, having fun at the Easter show isn't really work. And I'm gonna start working on my Fringe show this week. I have a Zoom tonight for the masterclass. I think it's about budgets. So maybe tomorrow I have the day off. I'm gonna start working on my budget and actually do some of the making. I've done some of the show before, but I need to start working on my Fringe theatre show because it'll be in September and I wanna get it good. I want to do a good show. I want to make costumes. I want to do like a little dance at the end, I think. But I actually want to make a good show with a story that's like actually good. And I know I can. I just got to put in the time and the effort. And it's like fun once I get going. It's just like anything. You just procrastinate and there's like other things I can do when I'm at home, like lots of housework. But I'm going to work on the show and it's going to be great. So I think it's going to be a great week. And it's still school holidays for my drama class, and there's another class I support, a film class that's also on school holidays. So this week's a little different. I got a little bit more time. I actually have Saturday and Sunday off, which is exciting. So it's gonna be a great week. Come along.
And the mum's so caring.
Easter show was really fun. It was a lot of people there. It was crowded. We mostly did the animals, which was really sweet, and did a little bit of another client we were with. She played some like arcadey games and it was really sweet. One of the games she played, she won a toy, like a little prize, and then the lady working there was like, oh, would she like another one, and like gave it to my client I was working with, which is really nice. It's a really nice day. It's like a short day because we work at like a day program, which the hours are normally 9 till 3. So I had to get them back home by 3, or yeah, a bit after 3. So it's not a lot of time in the day to do everything you want to do in the show, but saw animals. We went to like the stadium bit for lunch, and it was so annoying. We wanted to like sit there and have lunch and like watch the show. There's only a few like wheelchair accessible seats, and they were just filled up with like parents with prams. Like I get you have your pram and you can't sit with your baby in your pram anywhere else, but like babies are able to be taken out and you can hold it, whereas I can't just take out my fully grown adult client and get her on a chair. She cannot walk. So those seats are needed for them. So the other support worker I was with, she had more courage, and then she asked the family to move, and the wife was like a bit reluctant, but the husband was like, I assume husband, the man was like, oh, let's be nice. And they like moved, and I think they ended up getting another seat. But it's like, there's big pictures of like accessibility, like wheelchair, and they're just sitting there. And also like, if someone asks you to move, you don't really have an argument of like, this chair is for you and there's nowhere else someone in a wheelchair can go. There's like 2 clients like looking at them. It's like, we gotta go here. Anyway, other than that, great day. So today, my plan was to like start working on my show, which I haven't done yet. I had the budgeting masterclass last night, which I was like so drained from the show. So it was a lot to do a Zoom at 6 p.m, but got through that. Just like nice to see a budget. Apparently Sydney Fringe has like a budgeting template, so you can play around with that. And like they never need to see your budget, and because it's like only me, like I kind of want to make a budget, so I know I'm projected to spend and like keep track of everything for finance and like my ABN. But it's not like I'm paying other performers or like we have to work out a profit share or anything. It's just me yeah, just me. So I can do the budget on my own timeline. It's not due. I want to start work on the show to get that momentum going. But I've been sneezing a lot at home, and I think it's like allergies maybe to dust. Like, I've been cleaning. I have my robot vacuum I put on all the time. And like, I think my house is relatively clean, but I just did like a thorough deep clean today. Like, I vacuumed the lounge because yesterday when I came home tired, I just sat on the lounge and watched a little bit of TV. And then I was like sneezing so much. So maybe the lounge, because the rug under the lounge gets vacuumed all the time with the vacuum cleaner. I already wiped all the surfaces like a couple of days ago, or the coffee table and like around the TV and everything. I don't know if I'm just a sneezy gal or it's actually dust or is it just change in the seasons, but that was my priority today. And also because I've been moving stuff from the other office and now to my own little room, which is this one, I was setting things up more because I think that takes my priority. I feel like once I have this room sorted, I'll have the space and the mental clarity to work on my show, but I know I'll always find ways to procrastinate. Just it doesn't really matter what the reason is, but I'm telling myself once this room's kind of set up, then I can work on my show, because I have my whiteboard up now and I've put like other things that will help me stay on track, create a schedule, just write ideas on the board so I know what I'm doing. It's another Easter show day. I'm excited. My second day supporting a client at the Easter show. Today I'm meeting her at the show. So I didn't want to drive because I didn't think there'd be any parking. I don't want to pay for it and I'd have to park a million miles away and walk. So there's these event buses, and I caught this bus when I went to Lady Gaga and it was like so good. It drops you right out the front. So it's like at Tilapia shops if you're local. Tilapia shops. I think they've got them all over the place. This is bus number 8. So I'm just going to park my car near the shops where it's all day parking. I've got my little sunshade up and then I just catch the bus and then it takes me back here. It's like a 5-minute drive from my house. So it's like perfect. And I'm going to put some sunscreen on and then catch the bus and meet her there. I think I'm going to be there a bit early, but I'd rather be there early and waiting than be late. Big day at the show. After my client left, I went back in, got my show bag, did some extra things, and now I'm heading to the bus stop. But it's only like 4 o'clock, so I'll be home plenty of time. I wasn't there by myself long, maybe like an hour. I just got home from work. I'm very tired. I picked up an extra shift at my disability job today because I normally teach drama on Fridays, but it's school holidays, so it wasn't on. So I did the school holiday program at my disability job. So I was with a kid I do know, but there was like lots of kids I don't know. So I was like learning all of them. We went to the Museum of Illusions in Sydney, which was like really cool and fun. But because it was school holidays, it's like busy and I'm already stimulated by new environment, new clients I'm thinking about, and then plus crowds. Not great, but it was okay. I think the experience is like 45 minutes, an hour that we went through, and you like take photos and there's different like brain teasers and illusion things you can look at. And then we went to a park for lunch and then went back to the center, which was good. I'm home now. My partner's gone out to meet his friend, so I'm home alone. I'm just gonna have some chill time. I'm gonna wash my hair, have some dinner. I've started rewatching Friends again. Because I have all the DVDs, so I might continue watching Friends, but I'm started with season 1 and I know season 1 so well, but it's enjoyable. And then I have tomorrow and Sunday off, which is exciting. I'm going to Pilates tomorrow morning, and then I might try and do some work on my show, and I'm going out with my partner tomorrow night, somewhere out for dinner. I'm not really sure what I'm doing Sunday. Just have a chill day. Get ready for the week. Next week, it'll be pretty good. I said I was going to work on my Fringe show this weekend, but ta-da! I've been working on this instead. I'm still tidying up the stuff and moving into this room, but this is so much better. I used to be able to see the neighbors and now you can't. So that is so good. Now I can work on my show and they can't see what I'm doing. They might hear me though. So yesterday I pretty much spent the whole day doing the window. I did like a template and then I put it over the top so I can like fill in the lines and then do the borders this morning. I bought these like paint markers that I started doing it with, and I did a trial, but actually doing it, I thought like it wasn't going on quite even, and you could see like all the coloring in marks. You have to do it like really slow, and I didn't think it was that suitable for like a larger surface, so I just like used paint, and you can still see the paint marks, but I think it's okay. It's good. It's kind of like crafty coloring in. Yeah, it's cute. It does what it's meant to do. Adds a little pop of color, still lets the sun in, but actually gives me privacy. So when I'm like filming things like this on a windowsill, it's not directly in front of their front door, or like I can see into their lounge room. They can't see me. Maybe they can see the bottom half of me, but they can't fully see me. Much better. So I've just been finishing cleaning up this room, sorting things out, putting things in cupboards. There's still things I still want to go through, but I've kind of had enough cleaning. I found this bag of things what I started making when I was like thinking about the show, but wasn't sure exactly what they'd be in. So I'm gonna have a look through this. Like I know I did these pink cards. I'll show you. Yeah, I started secreting these pink cards. So it's like the back is felt and then it's just all sequins. But this one, I guess you can't really tell. It's two different kind of pinks. So in the middle, it's a bit different. And then this is a darker pink. Actually, on camera, you can't tell at all. Maybe it's good. And I think I just want to make a costume with all of these. I haven't finished the wheels on this one. Think maybe a dress or just like all around. I'm not sure. But this, I think, is for the costume for the final like scene image. Little dance number, I think. Yeah. I think they're so cute. I love them. I think I started making some kind of leotard too. But it looks like the fabric, must be when I was doing it, like got all pulled. So I don't know if this is the best fabric to use. But it's like getting somewhere, so. Just been doing some errands. I went to Bunnings to get a new thing for our tap because there's this one for the hose that is like all cracked. So hopefully this one fits. I did some groceries. I went to Target to have a little look around. I got a coffee from Macca's because I had a free voucher on my app. So I thought, why not? I was feeling tired. From Target, I got this like square storage box ottoman that is the same kind of fabric as a chair we have that I was sitting on yesterday. And I was like, it would be great if we had a footrest for, and it matches. And I think it's going to be perfect because it's like a little seat, but also a storage box. So I can put the blanket in there when we're not using it, put some other things, and I think it's going to be great. So I'm really excited about that. And I just picked up a few groceries. I did groceries yesterday, but there was a few things I didn't get because I went to Aldi and they didn't have like rock salt, which I needed, and I got some more things. And it is 5 p.m. So I'm just going to have dinner, have a shower, chill for the night before work tomorrow. So thanks for coming along my week. I did less of my show than I would like, but I've started thinking about it. I did a bit of marketing. I made a TikTok. So that's better than nothing. I hope you had a great week and I hope to see you next time. Bye, love you.